All right, joining me now on Inside TBT, Houston legend and playing for Forever Cougs this summer, Rob Gray. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you. Excited to be here and definitely looking forward to competing at the Fertitta Center in the TBT. Played at TSU my senior season, so they were just finishing up construction on Fertitta. I just missed it, but hey, thanks to TBT and you guys for the opportunity. I get to go play a game on that beautiful court in that great facility. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, let's start right there. Obviously, you were a part of Heard That last year. You made a deep run to the semifinals, but then there's this opportunity for you to play in front of the Houston fans, play with your buddies. Talk me through that decision to do that, and then what it's been like the past few months.
For overseas guys, the summertime is extremely valuable. You're looking at 2 or 3 months to see your family, go on vacation, decompress, reorient your mind to get ready to go back for another, 9, 10 month bid. So the summer days are very precious. And, the guys at TBT have been adamant about trying to start a U of H team. And, I was hearing it, but I wasn't acting upon it. And so I spoke with some of my friends and, I appreciate their contagious energy for, boosting me up a little bit and taking actual steps towards really having a team this summer. And, we're looking forward to competing at the Fertitta Center. And we're extremely thankful for the opportunity.
What are you going to tell your teammates who are playing for TBT or playing in TBT for the first time? What have you learned over the last few years?
I've learned that to go into the Elam ending with a comfortable lead, that is the best way to ensure victory. And I would just say 2 tips would be those first 3 quarters, we need to be plus. And then that last 8 minutes, play regular basketball. Ignore the score, ignore the hype, ignore the kind of lingering, oh, that last shot is coming. Like, ignore all of that. Play real disciplined basketball, especially offensively, leading up to those final baskets, and just let the game and the Elam ending flow and come as it does. Don't change our style or our approach because the Elam ending is involved.
And I mentioned, those teammates, the advice you're going to give to them. Who are some of the guys that you're fired up to be on the court with?
Oh, everybody, everybody. I feel like everyone has that fighting spirit. You only get to go play college basketball with so many guys. Basketball teams are only so big, so many spots. So I'm looking forward to suiting up with all of them. I view all of them as a brother, and we all went through tough conditioning and summer schools and all type of Spartan training, so to say, where we were all we had, and adverse moments together. Just it creates a bond and a way to interact and be with some of these guys that you would never have the chance to before. So we all have unique friendships and we're all different, but can't wait to compete with all of them and hopefully have success doing it. More important than anything.
So, we're under the impression Coach Sampson will be there and be around, but who are some of like the Houston stars, for lack of a better term, that we could see, courtside or pulling up to the games?
Oh man, Houston is such a big city, so much to offer and so many people call it home. As you know, people love basketball, and there's not going to be many good basketball events going on in Houston, let alone live, besides on TV, live, at a great venue with a great audience and a great environment that's actually fun to watch. The Elam ending brings a whole new type of fan participation and appreciation into the mix. So, there's no telling, who may pull up to the Fertitta Center. Mattress Mac, some of those guys that are big time into U of H sports and sports betting and whatnot. I'm sure they may, take interest and check it out. But again, the list goes on of who may be there. Random, from NFL to U of H alumni to just, Houstonians. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to a packed house and an excited audience.
Short list. We got to get Jalen Green, CJ Stroud, and Coach Sampson. The 3 of them. That's a big 3.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with any of those guys. Those are some big names. But again, the list goes on of all the people who live here in Houston. So again, there's no telling who we might see. All the people of Houston, come out, surprise my guy, let them know we support the city, and we're here for the good event.
How about the fans though? Do you have a message for them of why they need to show up and support Forever Cougs?
Oh man, it's pretty simple. Coach Sampson has done such a magnificent job building up the program. One of the things that I remember specifically seeing him impact is just the fan base. When there was a minimal fan base, he was there preaching that same message that he does today. So I think they know the message. I think the Cougar faithful is in tune. Shout out to U of H basketball program and their Instagram and their social media platform for helping us to promote the event. And I think that the underlying message is there is no underlying message. They know what time it is, and this is a great event. Is what are the odds? That it's hosted in our gym, in our facility. Right up the street. So be there for sure. Be loud, wear red, go Cougs. That's what they say. We're gonna keep it in the program.
I love it. Before we get you out of here, first round matchup, Forever Cougs against Austin's own Houston
Oh yeah.
versus University of Texas. Kind of a couple questions with that. First one though, how cool is that?
Oh, definitely cool. I mean, with all these conference realignments, I was in the American. We missed the Big 12. Houston and Texas were in the Big 12 last year. Now Texas go to the SEC. So, it's weird in that regard. But Houston, Texas, old Southwest Conference rivalry. Texas battle. Austin. Whatever they call it, the 52 acres or whatever it is. They big time university, amazing alumni base, amazing fan base. Hey, to the Austin fans too. It's not too far of a drive from Austin to Houston, and plus, I know that the Austin faithful is all throughout Houston. So I would urge them to come support their team as well, because we want the home court advantage. But I just like that hostile environment with a lot of fans who are intrigued and interested. It really does something special for the game and for the players. But definitely looking forward to competing, whoever that first matchup would have been. But it makes it a little more spicy, a little more fun with the Austin zone, with the UT in-state battle. So definitely looking forward to it. I know a couple of those guys over there as well. So I think they have a couple of Houston guys. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to it, to say the least. And we're gonna try to just come ready to compete and hold up our end of the bargain and try to advance.
Obviously one game at a time, but it's hard not to look ahead to a potential bleed green North Texas alumni against Forever Cougs Houston alumni, even just because you're on this Houston team. There's remnants of two semifinalists from last year, and then we are bleed green went to the championship. So that's a tough team. Obviously they earned the 1 seed, but do you think this region runs through Forever Cougs?
One game at a time, man. You live to see the next day. I mean, I will say that if Vegas was tapping in, we would have to have an advantage because it's on our familiar territory, in our city and on our court. But with this event, you come out, you fight, you compete, and you make shots at the end. So I wouldn't say that it runs through us. All respect due to those guys, they made it to the championship and they were a couple points away from actually winning. So I wouldn't say it runs through them. I wouldn't say it runs through us. But it's on our court, and we have to come out, compete, and fight, and take advantage that it's on our court, and use all tools to our advantage to try to win.
I love it. Well, Rob, we're fired up about the Houston Regional. Sounds like you are too. Looking forward to the games.
Yes, sir. Me too. You see the shirt, had to come correct. Go Cougs, and looking forward to it again. And thank you guys for the opportunity.
Appreciate you coming on. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.